Hello everybody, my name is Jason and welcome to day 125 of our road to 1500 ELO on chess.com Rapid. We started the series at a rating of 1000, we've gained 342 so far. It looks like we have an advanced variation of the Caro-Kann. I'm going to go ahead and push e6, make sure we can have this bishop be opening up, and we're going to push our pawn to c5. If he takes, we'll take back here. Otherwise, we're going to bring out our knight and put pressure on these central pawns. We end up trading. So this greatly weakens this pawn. So we're going to put our knight here, targeting this pawn. We can trade off this knight, and he doesn't really have a way to defend this pawn at the moment. Okay, he's targeting our bishop. Let's see, if we trade, he's going to double stack his pawns, which I think is going to be good for us. So let's... The downside is that we're opening up this rook on the f file, which could be dangerous long term. So do we want to trade this? Better move might be to just drop back. Let's see, if I take, he takes here. And then it's take, and then I could take the pawn. That's probably fine, actually. Let's take, and then let's take the knight. And then we can win this pawn. Okay, it's also with an attack on the rook right away. Okay, we have a check. Basically means we have to drop back with the knight. So let's go here. Let's bring out... Okay, so this is what I was worried about. We have this attack to deal with right away. So how do we want to deal with it is the question. I could put the knight up here, which I think is decent. Let's go here. I'm probably going to end up castling queenside just to get away from this. Okay, where do we want to develop the queen? Thinking to b6. We push the pawn. If he takes here, we'll take this way, and we can still castle queenside. Okay, he's targeting this. I could castle now. Push this pawn, it's take. Yeah, let's go ahead and push the pawn first and get rid of this bishop. And we need to pick which side we want to castle to. Both seem dangerous, because if I castle king side, he has this double stack already, pointing right towards my king. Whereas if I castle this way, I feel like I have less cover with just the two pawns. But I think castling away is probably the move, because then I could start pushing these pawns towards the enemy king. Okay, let's see. Which way do we want to castle? Which way do we want to castle? If I castle this way, both are dangerous. Both are dangerous. Let's castle queenside. Probably walk my king over here a little bit. You need to be careful I don't hang this pawn. Let's see how our opponent continues here. Okay, he's going to start pushing pawns on the queen side, which makes sense. think I'm going to put my king over so I can stack my rooks and put pressure on this knight if he ends up pushing this pawn. I also want to get it off the open file. Yeah, if he pushes here, I can do this. And he has to deal with this knight, which he's probably going to move it, but then I think I win a pawn. If he pushes this, we'll see what he does. Interesting. Okay, so I can't take here at the moment, but if I stack the rooks, I can put pressure on the knight. Now the knight has to move away. And then I think I can win this pawn. And then we're going to be up 2 pawns. Unless I'm missing something here. This is a pretty strong square for my knight, but that would leave both these pawns undefended. Well, this pawn is still defended, but this pawn would fall to the rook. So I'd first need to find a way to secure this pawn before I push. Okay, do I go for this pawn? Here, if he does this, we take, we trade queens. Are there any threats here? I don't think so. I think I can take this pawn. Okay, we're going to trade queens. We're up 2 pawns now. Okay, now I think I maybe want to reroute the rook to defend this and then bring my knight into the game, put him on e4. This is a very powerful square for my knight. Yeah, I like this. Well, I could also go here and just try to put more pressure. I don't want this pawn. I don't want to lose this pawn, though. I guess let's go to f8. It feels kind of slow. It feels like I'm wasting a move. But I think this knight will be very strong. I'm going to cover these central 8 squares for pretty much the rest of the game. Yeah, let's go here. He's exposing his king even more, which is kind of surprising. But next, I think we're going to go f6, bring our other rook over. I think that's the plan. Okay, interesting move. I could just go here to kick the knight. Oh, he's going for the fork, I see. If I go here and he does this, then I lose the pawn. Okay, so if I go here, he goes here, I have to move, I lose the pawn. Yeah, that's kind of nasty. But if I move king here, he doesn't have this square. He pretty much has to go back. So I guess we'll go c7. Pretty much has to go back to this square. To a4. Okay, maybe I bring my king into the center. Feels kind of bad having him be on this open file. So let's go maybe d6 before we push. Let's go d6. Then the plan is still f6 and then stack the rooks on the open file. Yeah, overall I'm pretty happy with this position. Our knight is in a really good square, in a central square defended by the pawn, whereas his knight is on the edge of the board. Okay, if I take, we lose the rook. So I'm not going to take. Let's bring our rook over. Okay, but if I go here, it's take. Oh, and it's defended by the knight, so it's fine. Okay, let's take the open file. Yeah, if he takes, we take back, and the square is defended by the knight. Okay, we trade. The more we trade, the better, so I might go here and force another trade of rooks. Okay, he doesn't want to do it. Makes sense. Makes sense. I could go here, trade knights, and then go for this pawn. Take, and then start going for pawns. I feel like that makes sense. Let's see, if I go here, he does this. Take. Wait a second. Here. Yeah, no, I take first, and then it's fine. Okay, let's go c3. Maybe that's not the best move. I'm kind of giving up a really powerful knight for this weak knight. But our position is still quite good, considering... Okay, I also just give up this pawn, but I can start taking these pawns. Okay, do I want to take here? Or do I want to bring in the other rook? Let's go here. So I did give up this pawn, I just realized, because I moved the knight, but all these pawns are weak. So we can start going for all these pawns. Okay, I take, he goes here. I take, he takes. Okay, this pawn is going to be very weak. Okay, here. I think he's going to come down and go for this pawn. Oh, he does not. Okay, I think I'll trade and go for here. That seems to be the best move. Okay, we have a decent amount of time. We can be careful here. Take. Yeah, we have so much, so many pawns. We have 3 pawns. Surely we can promote one of these. And now, yeah, he took away kind of like his only counterplay, I feel like. Okay, here. Here, take. I could go here right away, and he has to defend this way. And then we start pushing pawns, I guess. I think I'm going to go here, target this pawn. Because this is the only danger. If I can eliminate this danger, we have no problems at all. Okay, I can take. He can't take this. Okay, now I think we're doing just fine. Let's go here, defending this pawn, attacking this pawn, and we have all these pawns to promote. Let's take here. Well, he resigns the game. GG. Let's look at the review. Pretty solid Caro-Kann. Pretty solid Caro-Kann game. We won the pawn in the center. Pretty standard stuff. Okay, he ended up taking, which usually this doesn't happen very often. And we were able to develop our bishop. We targeted this pawn. And he allowed us to take. Okay, so taking here wasn't the best move. I should have brought my queen out right away to target this. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, moving the knight was a mistake. I should move the king. Wow, that feels kind of wrong because I want to be able to develop my knight this way. Interesting. You allow the opponent to force a loss of castling rights. Oh, I see. I would have to defend this. Okay. I don't think it's too bad, though. Okay, here we were able to win another pawn. We traded queens. Okay, so this wasn't a very good move. I mean, it was an alright move. It wasn't a mistake or anything, but I should have attacked the knight right away, I guess. Okay, this was a mistake. Okay, wait, what? So what was going on here? It said you can win material through a tactic. What's the tactic? Go here. H1. Oh, wow. That is very nice. That is very nice. I didn't see that. Because I go check, his only move is to go here, and that allows the fork. Wow, that's a very nice tactic. And then at this point, yeah, we're just up 3 pawns with the rook endgame. GG's. Thanks for watching day 125, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow for day 126. I hope you have a wonderful day. Adios.